this view.
Yo, movie mystics, what's good? Happy New Year. Hope you're doing great. I'm very excited to hang out with you. My first stream of 2024, and also the first stream of the night. Hang out with me a little later. I've got some other things to talk to you about. But there are three Blu-rays. Well, one's on DVD actually. But three films from Welgo USA, which I have reviewed. This one is just on Blu-ray now, but I reviewed it. When was it? In October. So let's just talk about it right now. Your Lucky Day. So Your Lucky Day poses an interesting question for the gangsters out there. If someone won a massive lottery draw, how far would you go to get the cash in your hands? I guess, excuse me. I guess what we should learn from this movie is trying to keep it to ourselves for a bit. I don't buy lottery tickets, but I have known a couple of guys who won hundreds of thousands, even millions, and they are quite happy about it. This movie presents the worst case scenario for winning a massive ticket. The guy gets shot, then the killer must ensure his spontaneous plan works out for him by holding people hostage. There's a lot of chaos, but also bonding. People reveal themselves when the money that can change their lives presents itself. The movie is like a chaotic roller coaster for the streets. The twists and turns along the way are pretty captivating, as are secondary characters who emerge perhaps victorious, or perhaps with deeper dimension than people with a gun in their face. This is a fun one coming out in November that is good to watch after you're done binging a bunch of horror movies and seek to continue the cinematic thrills in a different genre. Okay, so this is aged interestingly. It's coming out on Blu-ray, or it's already out on Blu-ray. Let's look that up. It was doing a theatrical run before. Blu-ray.com. What do they say? What do they say? I want to know. I guess it hasn't come out yet. Let's go to Welgo's site. Ooh, this is a movie we're talking about later. And what was it say? Doesn't seem to say here. Watch out. Coming soon. Your Lucky Day Blu-ray release date. January 23rd. Okay, so later this month you can scoop it. And now you know, it's a fun one. 4 stars. The other two have 3.5 stars. So this movie on Letterboxd is called The Hidden Fox. I got a DVD calling it The Flying Swordsman. Gave it 3.5 stars, and I'm gonna tell you all about it right now. And the DVD is coming out. Let's find out right now. January 9th. Okay. The Flying Swordsman is another mystical style, new school kung fu movie coming from the fine individuals at Welcome USA. If you like wacky, or perhaps even nonsense, and you're reading the right review, or hearing, this movie is familiar yet mystically convoluted in a fun way. There's a this thing and a that thing, all leading to a bunch of gold, be at the right spot at the right time, light up a right cloud or something, then things will occur. Hey, you've got bad guys, attractive good guys, funky special effects that show low-grade CGI can often have its artistic expressive benefits, perhaps by accident, and things get wrapped up in the end. If you want Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in 2023 on a budget, here you go. You're welcome. The legend Kin Hugh might watch this movie and make fun of it, but still enjoy it. It's that sort of affair. So don't try to seek the meaning of your life from the Flying Swordsman. If that is your goal, maybe you should just fly away. But if you want some cool effects, pretty good fights, and some familiar tropes within a wacky story, then fly on over to the Flying Swordsman. Hey, it entertained me, so perhaps it'll work for you as well. Okay, and then one more review, and I'm going to say peace for now, because I want to be back with 6 more reviews for something else you're going to find out soon. So this is the Ghost Station. And let's find out when that is released. Oh, so it's already out. So 3.5 stars. I give it. The Ghost Station is you guessed it, a ghost story set at a train station. Coming to us from South Korea, it reminded me quite a bit of another 2003 SK horror film called Sleep, which I reviewed back in December. But that comes from the couple dynamics. Without giving away the story, the big reveal in the end seems sort of bizarre. I don't think it really made any sense, but that's okay. And everything leading up to that was just fine as well. This movie has a cutie pie Hardy Boys / Nancy Drew investigative angle, despite the main characters being young adults, and has some of that early stage of life cuteness. It's not the scariest scene in the world. It's like the scariest Scooby-Doo episode ever, though. Not on par with some of the more intense horror movies coming from Asia these days, which is fine. It is the lane it is in. I think I enjoyed this enough. It never had me really invested, nor was my interest ever really diminished. There was just no reason to turn it off. It is solid middle-of-the-road material, which makes it quite good. The reader must want to keep turning the page. The viewer must stay engaged. Say what you will about the movie in comparison to top-tier horror films, but this thing has things going on that are neat. And that is very much my review of The Ghost Station. So, 2 of these films are going to be available later this month. This is on the 9th. This being The Flying Swordsman. Your lucky day is like the 23rd, I believe, later in the month. And then The Ghost Station available on Blu-ray right now from the fine folks at Wellgo USA. Guys, thanks for the Blu-rays. I'm talking about Wellgo USA now. And thank you to you for listening to these reviews. I'm Michael O'Keefe, a.k.a. The Movie Mystic, signing off for now.